so much. I purposely have not thought about what I want to say because I really have been dreading today. And I'll be very glad when I'm done. But I'll say that I really do believe, of all the institutions that I've been a part of, that I've been the most proud to say that I'm from Ben Lippen, simply because I know who I am inside, and it's a very insecure child that's always questioning his ability to actually do things. And so from the outside, it may look quite the contrary. And it's only that way because of Ben Lippen. I remember my parents made a tremendous sacrifice to get me to come here. They didn't have the money or the means to do it. And I was on the verge of going to a public school. And Coach Currier said it best that certain kids, the kids just didn't have the talent to be able to play or at the level locally. And that's kind of where I was, not just physically, but just in terms of my confidence as a child in general. And so then Ben Lippen, I think, really fostered a flame that I think easily could have been snuffed out. And from that point, it really introduced me to the idea that God can really do things using broken vessels. And so I really just rode that train ever since. So with that said, I think there are a few people that I just need to thank. Coach Currier is the first one. He, by far, has been an example of what it looks like to be humble and to actually look like Christ as an athlete, picking up trash and even suiting up sometimes. He actually practiced with us a few times. It was very scary. But think about, I should just say that Coach Currier doesn't have an off switch. And so I see why he was good, because when he put on his helmet, he actually, he forgot that we were kids. He dressed in pads one time. It was really terrifying. But Coach Currier is one of them. He was AD when I was there, obviously. Coach Simpson was my head coach. I'm in college really because of his effort. He was the one that did all of the recruiting and a few others. Coach Hardy. And then there are a few people. Emily Woodard is actually here. Her husband is one of the many people that really fostered some things in me. They used to pick me up because I couldn't come to practices, and he used to actually give me. My parents couldn't. I didn't have any money, so he would buy me Gatorades and he'd buy me Chick-fil-A. He did this regularly, and he was one of many people that facilitated. This is before Sam was anything to sneeze at. So people were investing in me, not knowing that there wasn't any potential to become anything. My family, of course, my sister's here. My sister has been the biggest fan. Her and I have been through things that most people have not. It is, and it's been a fantastic journey. My parents have done a lot to get us here. And then I think finally, Randy Geib. The reason why Randy's so important to me is of all the influences I've had from an intellectual, physical, spiritual level, no one has actually poured as much into all those buckets as Randy. I've hated him at times, but I've said I simply would not have played at the level at Liberty or even dared to play in the National Football League had Randy not been in my life, and I know that to be a fact. So thank you so much.